Ushirika with Alex Chamwada.
Welcome to the program. Today we take you to Busia County. We are featuring two cooperative societies through which rice farmers in Bunyala Irrigation Scheme are marketing their produce. Magombe Multipurpose Cooperative Society and Bunyala Rice Farmers Cooperative Society.
We have already turnover of 42 million shillings.
We have received from Cooperative Bank 30 million.
Nimeweza kujenga nyumba, nimewezeshwa kusomesha watoto wangu.
Bunyala Irrigation Scheme was started in 1959 with an initial 534 acres under paddy rice production. It has been under production since then. Irrigation water is pumped from River Nzoia and flows by gravity through open earth channel to the farms. Currently, the scheme irrigates about 2,000 acres and supports about 1,400 farming households. The National Irrigation Authority supports the farmers by managing and maintaining the irrigation infrastructure. With time, the farmers came to the realization that working together under cooperatives was the best way to realize the fruits of their labor. First came Magombe Multipurpose Cooperative Society.
Magombe Cooperative Society ilianzishwa mapema in 1975 na kikundi cha wakuzaji mpunga wa hapa Bunyala Irrigation Scheme. Lengo lao kulikiwa ni kuzalisha mpunga na kuuza na pia kupata jinsi wanaweza pata mikopo na kufanya savings. Hivi sasa ni kikundi ambacho kiko na wanachama 232. Tuko na pia wakulima ambao sio wanachama, lakini pia tunawapatia huduma.
Then Bunyala Rice Farmers Cooperative Society.
This society was started in the year 2019 in March. When we got a registration on 4th of March 2019. During that time, we registered 243 members. And so far, up to this moment, we have increased the membership to 713.
The primary purpose of the two societies is marketing of the farmers' produce. Magombe Multipurpose Cooperative Society has its own mill.
Cooperative Bank imeweza kusupport huu ushirika wetu wa Magombe Multipurpose na revolving LPO financing ambayo inatusaidia kuwezesha kupata pesa na kulipa wakulima mapema kabla tuweze kumili mchele.
The society's produce is sold in Kenya and Uganda.
Kwa sasa tuko na washikadau ambao wanatununulia mchele wetu. Moja wapo ikiwa ni shirika la kiserikali Kenya National Trading Corporation na hata pia Kenya National Cereals and Produce Board. Pia tuko na wanunuzi kutoka nchi jirani ambao pia huja hapa na kununua mpunga kwa njia ya kibinafsi pia au wakiwa Tororo Millers kule Uganda.
Najivunia cooperative yangu kwa sababu nikilima mpunga wameniwezesha kwa kuniuzia na kunipa hela. Zimeniwezesha hata nimejenga nyumba hiyo ambayo iko nyuma yangu kupitia kwa sako yetu ya Magombe. Kupitia hapo tena nimewezesha kuelimisha msichana wangu. Baada ya hapo sijachoka akae, nimemnunulia mashini ya welding, anaendelea na kazi yake.
Wakati tunataka kuanza kilimo huwa wanatuletea matingatinga ambayo inatulimia kwa masamba zetu. Kama hii tingatinga ambayo inalima hapa hiyo ni mojawapo ya matingatinga ambayo wanatusaidia nayo kutulimia. Mwaka wa 2018 walikuja wakanipatia loan ya 25,000 ambapo ilinisaidia nikalipia watoto wangu school fees, nikanunua na ng'ombe 2 pia nikaweka hapo. Hii ni faida kubwa sana nimeona.
Magombe is one cooperative where we have been able to mechanize their operation. We have financed them with tractors for rotation, for planting and harvesting, and we have also been able to give them the dignity of paying farmers on time upon delivery of the rice. So in that area, what you find is that farmers would sell their rice to the Ugandan brokers, at very low prices that were below production. But when the cooperative stepped in and Coop Bank stepped in to back the cooperative, the farmers stopped being desperate because they're assured when they take their rice, they will be paid by the cooperative. So we have our rice remaining in Kenya and being sold to the Kenyan market at a better price.
Let's now shift attention to Bunyala Rice Farmers Cooperative Society, which has just acquired its own mill.
And we have also installed three-phase electric power to start serious business of milling. We purchased this land in the year 2019, barely 6 months after inception of the society.
For now, the society depends on other millers. It sells its produce to Kenya National Trading Corporation Limited, Lake Basin Development Authority, and private buyers from Kenya and Uganda.
Our vision for this society is to have high standards of living for our members and high income and high savings. Our mission is to inculcate education to our members so that they can embrace new technological aspects of farming as it is today.
The society's asset base has more than doubled in 2 years.
In the initial stages, especially the year 2019, we only had a turnover of 16 million shillings, which came out of our rice marketing. But today, our turnover so far is 42 million shillings.
Vile Bunyala Rice Farmers Cooperative Society ilikuja, wana process mchele wangu. That is, sasa hiyo ni kitu yenye wanafanya value addition, of which wananilipa kwa bei mzuri. Nimeweza kupata inputs kutoka kwao. Sasa wanaweza nipatia fertilizer, wanatupatia pesticides ambayo tuna apply kwa mchele.
As Cooperative Bank, we want to support and encourage the spirit of cooperative movement, or the movement, what we call Ushirika, the power of Ushirika. We've seen in the Bunyala scheme, when Magombe and Bunyala farmers were able to come together, we've seen them grow in terms of even production. They're able to now have a bargaining power from millers. We've seen prices grow from 45 shillings or from even as low as 25 to now being paid at 45 shillings per kilo of paddy. And that's the power of Ushirika.
When we were stuck with the paddy in the stores, and there were no ready markets for even that paddy, it's the cooperative bank that really assisted us with the LPO financing. They gave us that facility, and we have used it very well to do quite a number of things. First of all, the milling we have done, hiving something out of that fund.
For Bunyala, we've worked with them for a long time, particularly helping them strengthen their governance. Even before we talk about production, we help the board and the management of the cooperative strengthen their governance in training. And then when we go to production, their core business of producing rice, we have been able to support them with the supply chain finance, whereby they used to take so long to pay their farmers. But when we stepped in, they are able to immediately pay the farmer upon delivery of the paddy rice, and the cooperative is able then to remain with the rice, mill it, and then take it to KNTC and other off-takers and get a better price without desperation. For both Bunyala and Magombe Multipurpose Rice Cooperative, we've given them a total of 190 million to acquire the tractors, the transport for the rice from the farms to the market, and also for advances to the farmers.
Indeed, Magombe Multipurpose Cooperative Society and Bunyala Rice Farmers Cooperative Society have played a key role in the growth of the rice farming sector in Western Kenya, a sector that supports over 300,000 farmers in Kenya. And that's the power of Ushirika.